Hello, I'm Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. As you can see, we just finished another research milestone. 3 new base parts are unlocked. I'm going to go buy all 3 of them. Then we'll go back to one of my bases and try placing them. Interesting thing in this video is, for the very first time, I'm going to be going back to one of my old bases from before the Origins update. So, for whatever reason, I haven't gone back into any of my old bases. A lot of people, when Origins update first hit, complained that their planets had changed or their base was buried. Hopefully my bases aren't buried, but it'll be very interesting if the planet that my base was on has changed to a different type. Alright, so we got Bewitching Cactus, elegant feathery filaments run around this desert plant, increasing the surface area for moisture absorption. They also look very fetching. Provides decorative landscaping. Delightful succulent baubles. These lovely plants top their bulbous bodies with a show of beautiful flowers. Succulent Tree. The bark on this tree is misleading. Neither tough nor hard, its flesh is instead soft and moist to the touch. Wrinkles in the surface store extra water for times of hardship. Cool. I'm also going to need to start getting Quicksilver again, since we haven't been getting weekly events. For a long time I was only doing the weekly events and not doing any of the dailies, but now I'm getting low on Quicksilver again, so I'm going to have to start doing dailies again until we get the weekly missions back, or I'm not going to be able to afford whatever Quicksilver item we start unlocking next. Alright, I'm going to use this portal. I need to go back to the Garden of Glass. Here it is, Garden of Glass. The only one that I have a screenshot for, which I need to update that screenshot. One, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that I've built there, and also the planet itself may have changed, but we'll see when I get there. Hopefully it's not all messed up. If you've seen my previous videos where I built new base parts there, I had a whole bunch of junk there, so we'll see what happens with it. Hopefully it won't crash my game or something. Oh, it's still the same type of planet. It's still, yeah, it looks like it's almost exactly the same. Still a hexagon exotic. I don't know, I think maybe the sky changed color a little bit, but not much. Yeah, it looks like there's kind of some different smoke and stuff going on. I've noticed some extra particle effects. Oh, really cool thing is, if I could find a gravitational anomaly. My friend Joe confirmed to me that gravitational anomalies primarily appear on exotic planets like this. But he said they weren't all that super interesting. I don't know. You know, right now it seems like I have stronger gravity, but it might just be my imagination. Anyway, so yeah, I built giant of these things that we've got unlocked from Quicksilver. So let's do that again. Foliage. New stuff I just bought. Where are they? There we go, it's these three. So, let's choose a color scheme. How do I change color again? It's been so long since I last did this. Select color. Alright. I could make them green because they're cacti, but I'd rather make them an unusual color. Should I make them yellow? Nah, I'll go with... I don't want to make them blue. Most of the other stuff here is blue or purple. Let's make them red, just to be weird. Red cacti. And then... I need to make it really big. Trying to remember how to do that. Oh yeah, scale, hold this, and push up on the directional pad. There we go. I'm holding L1 and R1 and pressing up on the directional pad. Whoa. Okay, that took a long time to... Ugh. That's not a great color scheme. They're so dark colored. Used to be you could find cacti that were really brightly colored, but they dulled their color schemes. Let's try the same color the others are. The others are purple and blue. Yeah, that's also really dull. I think I'll stick with the red. It's a bit better than that, even. I'm not going to make too many because I'm afraid I'm going to start to crash. Especially with how long it's taking to load in when it makes these. Of course, they've done some fixes to make base building better, so maybe it's appearing slowly because of optimizations to try and ensure that it doesn't mess up somehow. I don't know. More likely it's just my base is really laggy because I've got all these giant plants and rocks on it now. I don't know what is coming next in the Quicksilver items. It might be, because one thing I know we're waiting on is the last two jet trails. We got blue, green, and yellow jet trails, but we're still waiting to get purple and rainbow jet trails. So that might be what's next. In fact, that's the only other thing that I know of that we haven't unlocked yet. Well, there's also titles. There's titles and jet trails. Yeah, and come to think of it, since we just got something besides titles, these plants, it's probably going to be titles next. And then after another round of titles, we'll probably get the two jet trails. I wish the jet trails were next, but it's probably going to be titles next. Alright, and then let's go ahead and make these. Scale them up to max. Yeah, I'm going to take a screenshot of this base and I should probably upload it too so people can visit it and see what it looks like. But while I'm doing this, this is a little time consuming, also talk about my thoughts on the next update we get for No Man's Sky. Obviously, the strongest possibility the next thing we're going to get for No Man's Sky is next-gen optimization. Because the next-gen consoles come out next month. It's October when I'm recording this. And next month is November when PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X come out, and so it's highly likely that Hello Games is working on optimizations for that because they added PC Ultra settings, or they improved PC Ultra settings, which really cool thing about that, it's not just better graphics. The PC Ultra settings actually increase the number of like flowers and leaves that appear. So it actually changes the way the world generates. So I really hope that we get the Ultra settings on the next gen consoles, because that looks really cool. Alright, last tree thing. Other than that, I don't know what they're working on. Oh darn, what was I going to say? They'll probably do the optimization, but they're probably working on some other feature as well. We've been getting updates every two months or so, and it works out perfect because Origins happened in September and November is 2 months later, so it would make sense we'd get another maybe named update, maybe not. Maybe they won't name it because they didn't name the crossplay update. Crossplay update didn't add a lot of new features, so they didn't name it. Mainly just added crossplay and a few other small things like titles, which are just a Quicksilver item. So maybe it won't be a named update. Maybe it'll just be the next gen optimization update, and that'll be that. Or maybe they are working on some more features, because there's a few things that we're still waiting on. Another thing is the flamethrower. The flamethrower has been in the files since the Desolation update, but it's still never officially been added into the game. It was accidentally available in some buyable multi-tools, and I'm sure people could mod it in since the info's in the game files. Oh man, this is a really crazy base. Okay, I think I'm gonna put a few more around. I've got uncapped base, or whatever it's called. I've got all limits removed from my base, but hopefully it won't cause me to crash eventually. Hopefully I'll just start to lag before I crash when this base gets too big. But yeah, thankfully they finally added in no limits to number of base parts to consoles, but they warned that it can still cause lag and possibly even crash or start having the base parts pop in and out and other bugs and glitches like that. But yeah, I definitely think we'll get a next gen optimization update, and hopefully something else, because people that aren't getting the next gen consoles would be kind of disappointed. And also PC players that have already got the Ultra settings would be disappointed if we didn't get any other new features besides that. But of course the crossplay update was kind of an underwhelming update too. So that might end up being what we get in November. And I also think that whatever we get in November will be the last update of the year. Keep that quote in context. I'm not saying it's the last update. We're definitely... Sean Murray has reiterated that they're going to keep adding to No Man's Sky. Got a cute creature here checking out my base. So yeah, but I do think it'll be the last of the year, because they usually don't do any updates in December because of holidays. So I think November update, and then no updates in December, of course. And I mean, that's less than 2 months later anyway, so probably... I really think I might be in a gravitational anomaly right now. Maybe, because I got these purple dots, and that's what... But my gravity isn't lower, so... It does seem a bit stronger, though. Oh well, anyway. So yeah. Optimization, next-gen optimization in November. No idea what else they'll add, except hopefully maybe the flamethrower. Okay, let's upload my base. Well, let's do a screenshot and then upload. Uh-oh. I don't remember where the base computer is. Oh, yeah. There's the icon for it. Right here. Alright. Capture new base screenshot. Oh, wow. Huh. It's really cool looking at night. Oh, gosh. I think I'll... Oops. No! I just took a picture of this. Can I... Oh, no. I don't think you can change the, like, filter and stuff in this screenshot mode. That's annoying. I was just trying to move the sun. Unless... I don't remember what the button to move the sun is. Wait, yeah, I do. Nope, can't move the sun. Okay. I'll just take this picture, I guess. Wanted to make it daytime, but oh well. Alright. So anyways, that was the... Whoa. I'm gonna get lost in the forest of my own base. That was the 3 new base parts. 2 cacti and a succulent tree. Let's use regular. There, that's what I wanted to do. Nice. I'm not a big fan of this new acceleration in photo mode. It actually makes it harder to position the camera, but oh well. Anyway, so this has been 3 new base parts, cacti and succulent tree, and talked a little bit about probably getting an update in November. So anyway, I've been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day, and remember, everything's going to be okay.